Snowflakes are falling. What? T-Wisey here. Gonna be talking about reps sets. Now, everybody checks Google, YouTube. What is the perfect set and rep range? What do I do? What am I doing? You know? It's good to start off, just guidelines. They're all guidelines. Do 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps, Get the first 6 months out of the way. What? Okay. Yeah, get the first 6 months out of the way, And then try different programs. Build a base and then try different programs. Strength training, just whatever, Find what works for you. This is my experience with sets and reps. I first started off 140 pounds in grade 9. I was only doing curls and sit-ups and push-ups, skateboarding a lot of cardio, not eating very much at all. I stayed 140 for ever. I'm like, oh, this working out's not working out. I had no idea what I was doing. Grade 11, I got a membership to the gym finally, and saw what other people are doing, and everybody's saying, oh, do 4 sets, do 10 reps, I'm like, oh, okay. What do I work out, So I figured do my full body, pick 2 exercises for each muscle, and do it. That's a lot of volume, but I worked out for 2 years and I gained 45 pounds of muscle. Lots of cardio, still not even looking at nutrition or anything. I gained 45 pounds. And then I guess I plateaued because I've been doing the same thing for 2 years, and I stayed at 185 for a year or two. And I move away. I meet some other people that work out, and they're doing one body part every day. So I figured, try it out, see what happens. I do that for a year. I go up to 200 pounds. Pretty ripped, lean. So I'm like, oh wow, they must be right. Like the full body exercises, every second day, that's not the right way. 4 sets, 10 reps, one body part a day, that's the way to do it. So I tell everybody, like, yeah, do this, it works for you. And that stops. So I'm like, okay, so I do a split. I do chest, upper back one day with a rest and all that good jazz, I go up to 215 the next year. So I'm like, oh wow, that's the only way to do it. But not really, I'm just switching it up and I'm not realizing or not looking into what I'm doing, So my body's reacting to all these different workouts in different periods of my life. Then I got a head injury from skateboarding, and I quit skateboarding, quit working out. I ballooned up to 307 from 220 to 307 in the next couple of years. Pretty depressed, pretty sad, And so I moved back to my hometown because things happen. And I had great group of friends that I grew up with. They're all doing strength training and strongman competitions and all that fun stuff. Look at my hairdo. I think my bed does my hairdos every morning. Whatever the bed wants, it does, and I just let it go. That's perfect. Like little horns everywhere. Amazing. Where was I? Damn hair. And eyes. And a weird beard for the 32-year-old man. Anyways, start doing the strength training and all that stuff, and I lose weight. You know, getting my arms are getting pretty big. I think they were at like 18 at the time, and still high percent of fat. Yeah, so I do that for 4 or 5 years because I just love it. I love lifting heavy, and I tell everybody like that works. That's the only way to do it, you know. I'm building a lot of muscle. I have big legs. I have big arms, you know, and so I do that, you know, and I like both workouts, you know. Like I liked when I was younger doing more bodybuilding stuff, full body exercises, you know, and I like the heavy lifting. So yeah, a couple months ago, I'm like, I'll just straight do bodybuilding again when I was younger, and right away see results, and I feel great, and I start working on my nutrition, and everything's working again. You know, I'm losing weight, and I think I'm gaining muscle. I'm not too sure because it's hard to tell. My body's going through changes, but still, I'm not satisfied. You know, I'm not too happy with that because I miss the lifting heavy. So, figure why not do a hybrid, lift heavy, couple exercises, and then go down and lift light near the end of like last 2 or 3 exercises. Lots of reps, 16 reps up to. And now it's not hard to go to the gym, you know. It was always a chore at some points, you know. So now I love going to the gym. I do what I love. Listen to some music. Feeling great. Working on my nutrition and body fat. You know? So all in all, you know, there is no rep range or sets. Because I'm doing 8 sets, my first exercise. 8 by 5. 8 sets, 5 reps, around there. And then sometimes I'll do more, you know, like whatever feels good. If I'm doing buys or something, and it feels really good, you know, I have a good pump, I'll do the same exercise. I'll do a couple extra sets before I switch to another exercise. You know, I'm feeling great. I'm happy. It's amazing. You know, I love it. I feel like I'm getting a lot of results doing this, and so everybody's right. You know, every workout works. It's what you put into it. If you put 100% into something, it's gonna work. Until it doesn't, then you got to switch it up. Every couple months, switch it up. So I'm doing a hybrid right now until it stops working, and then I'll probably go back to bodybuilding until that stops working, and then I'll do a hybrid or a strength training thing for a couple months, and so on. And just working on my nutrition, getting back into skateboarding. Boom! Ish.